Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share my thoughts on all the products that I finished up in the month of September and October. I'm not sure why I didn't film a September empties, but it just means extra products for this month's video. I've got quite the assortment here, so what I decided to do was I'm going to break it up into 4 categories, starting with makeup, then skincare, body care, and then hair care. And all the links for all the products will be in the description box below. So first up, we have Bite Beauty's matte cream lip crayon in the color Glacé. Ooh, there's still a little bit of a swatch left there. It's described as a dusty mauve on the Sephora website, which I have in front of me. So what it is it's a high pigment lip crayon with long wearing, water resistant color and a matte finish that feels hydrating. Interesting, I didn't know that it was water resistant. This was such a lovely surprise. I got this for free last year on my birthday. It was one of those Sephora birthday gifts. I think I remember liking it initially, and then over time I just found that I wasn't really reaching for it, and I almost decluttered it. It was in my makeup declutter video, and after I shot that video I decided to pull it out and give it another try, and I'm so glad I did. This color has been so flattering on my skin tone. Actually, it's what I wore most frequently when we were filming Dating My Husband, you know, going out and about in our adventures on Maui. This just wore really, really well. An elevated version of my lip color. I think it just kind of made them pop a little bit more. The cool thing is, it's been on sale on the Sephora website for $12. It's normally $24. And I'm wondering if Bite Beauty may be discontinuing it. I have no idea why it's 50% off. I'm on the fence about repurchasing it only because I have so many lip products right now that I rotate and use pretty regularly, but I don't know. If I find out that this is for sure going to be discontinued, I might pick up another one. And it's just so satisfying because how often do you finish a colored lip product, you know? Like, I feel like it's one thing for lip balms or, yeah, I guess just lip balms. I feel like even lip glosses are pretty hard to finish. And so the fact that I click like this and there's nothing that comes out feels really good to finally be done with this. The next product is this right here. This is Etude House's Dr. Mascara Fixer in the Volume Up Curl Fix. There is another one with printing in like a teal color, and that one has those little microfiber things that kind of attach onto your lashes to make them longer. But basically this is an eyelash primer, and of the ones that I've tried, I haven't tried a ton, but I have tried some of the more popular ones, and man, I've been using this for, I don't know, I want to say maybe 7 to 9 years, something like that. I discovered it when I lived in Korea. Okay, so it can't be 9 years, but probably closer to 7 years. And this is the only thing that will actually hold my lashes up. Like, once I curl it with an eyelash curler and I put some of this on and then I put on my Holy Grail mascara, this is the only thing that will actually keep my lashes curled somewhat, because I have very short, stiff Asian lashes. And oh my gosh, I think in Korea this is a few bucks, and this was actually sent to me by my friend Grace in Korea. She knew that I love them, and she sent me a care package with a few of these and a few of my favorite mascaras that I had trouble finding outside of Korea. But I have since learned that you can get this on Amazon, and I think it's $5 or $6. I will leave it linked down below, but this stuff is good. It actually works. I just remembered that I have a whole video on how this performs on my lashes that I'll link up in the cards, and you can really I have like a close-up and you can see the difference between my lashes before I use it and after I use it with mascara. The next one is also a lip product, and I was so excited when I finished this because I feel like this has been with me through many things, and I'll explain why. But here is Gran's Lip Whip in the color Jeannie, and this is the old packaging. But look at that. It is completely empty. And I received this in a Beauty Heroes, I think it was a limited edition discovery in the winter of 2017. And I remember, I think this is one of the last discoveries that I got before we packed up in Korea to move to Maui. And so this has been with me from the end of Korea through all 5 months of traveling through Southeast Asia, and it took me 2 years year, almost 2 years to finish this up. Oh, this was such a nice product. Let me tell you a little bit more about what it is. So on her website, it says that Lip Whip color balms are the perfect mix between a balm and a lipstick. Now, I wouldn't go as far as to say that this is as pigmented as a lipstick, but you can kind of think of it as a whipped lip tint. I have tried another one of her lip whips, and I think for whatever reason, I know that they both contained organic peppermint oil, and the other shade, it did kind of dry my lips out, but this one in the color Jeannie, it was perfectly hydrating. And what I liked is that it wasn't as obvious as wearing something like Bite's matte lip crayon. This definitely looks like you're wearing, you know, a lipstick. But I would say my favorite way to wear the Kari Gran is before going to work out, because I always put on lip balm anyway, and my go-to has been the Lip Doctor from Osmia for many years now. But this one just like awakens my face a little bit because, you know, I'm not necessarily like wearing makeup to the gym. So I do like that this kind of gives me a little bit more of a flush on my lips. There is another color that I want to try of her lip whips, and it was recommended to me by my friend Sarah Khan, who is a salon owner in Seattle. And she was like, I think Cora Gold would look so good on you. And I probably, the next lip whip I pick up, it's probably going to be that one. And I don't know when that'll be. Like I said, I have many lip products in my collection right now. All right, and lastly is another Beauty Heroes discovery. This is from the brand Sappho, Sappho New Paradigm, and this is their CC cream. I received this last July, summer of 2018, in one of the limited edition discoveries. It says, our award-winning CC cream offers light-reflecting, low heavy metal minerals, certified organic coconut oil, and it also contains 10% zinc oxide. And I think they weren't able to make any sunscreen claims on it, but I don't remember exactly where I heard this, but I do believe I read somewhere that it does offer sun protection because it has the zinc oxide. I'm not 100%. You know, I'm normally not a fan of CC cream and BB cream. I find that a lot of them, the finish is kind of gray, kind of makes me feel like I look a little bit like a corpse, or I just look a little bit sickly. That was absolutely not the case with this product. I would say this probably goes down as one of my favorite base products that I've tried in the natural beauty realm. And I'm slightly disappointed right now because I thought I was done with this, and then I just squeezed out a giant glob. So that's what it looks like. It's actually quite thick, and so you don't need as much product, but it's really easy to just blend in with your fingers. It sort of has a satin matte finish. I feel like it has more coverage than, let's say, like an RMS Beauty Uncover Up, and so there were plenty of days where I would use just this and not even use any concealer. It's got quite a long shelf life. It's 24 months once opened, which I think is really long because many of the natural beauty products that I own, usually the average shelf life of a product once opened is anywhere from like 6 to 9 months and sometimes 12. The last thing I want to share is that I really like the price of this. It's $38, which I think is a really, really good value. So now we're moving on to skincare, and let's see. The first product on my list is the deluxe size of the Ayuna Cream 2. There's Cream 1 and Cream 2. Cream 2 is the richer one. Cream 1 is the lighter one. And this also was a Beauty Heroes, I think it was in September, the 5 for 5 discovery, where we got 5 hero products in the one discovery to celebrate Beauty Heroes' 5-year anniversary. So this is described as a scientifically advanced botanical formula. It's got phytopeptides and plasmas. You should just go look and read into Ayuna. It's like very scientific. A lot of it is over my head, to be very honest with you. So I can only tell you about how it performed on my skin. I really like this moisturizer, as you can see. It served as my evening moisturizer, you know, ever since I got it. And I think it took me about 3 weeks to finish up the whole thing, and it was really nice. I have used this in the past as well, and what I like about it is that it's very hydrating. I'm pretty sure I've said this every single time that I've talked about this moisturizer, but yeah, it's the biggest thing that I noticed is waking up the next morning and feeling like my skin looked very even and plump. I'm so grateful anytime I get to use a product like this because although this is a travel size, the full size is, let's see, I think it's 1.6 ounces, and it costs $198. Now, while I like how this performed on my skin, I could also get similar or maybe even better results with a face cream that's like half the price of this. And so yeah, the cost is definitely prohibitive for me. I don't see myself purchasing the full size of this, but I'm always grateful whenever I get to try this in a Beauty Heroes discovery. So next up we have Blüh Alchemy's Toning Elixir. And if you look at the packaging here, all the letters have melted or fallen off the bottle. I don't think that I'm the only one that this has happened to. What I actually did was I took shipping tape and I taped around the bottle so that the letters wouldn't end up on my fingers. When this first happened, I didn't even notice right away. It was a gradual dissolving. And I remember that this one night where I was spraying this on my face and then I tapped it in with my hands and then I found letters on my face. Like I found a U on my cheekbone and like a T on my cheek. And so yeah, I just taped it up to keep it as intact as possible. I received this through a Beauty Heroes discovery, and it says here that I opened it in February 2019. This was probably a March Beauty Heroes product. I did really like how this dispensed the product. It's a very even distribution of a mist. It's got hyaluronic acid and hibiscus, I believe. Yes, it's supposed to tighten pores and reduce the appearance of hyperpigmentation, and then because it's deeply hydrating, your skin looks more luminous, is what the website says. Now, I don't know if it did a huge... it made a huge difference on my hyperpigmentation. I'm not sure, only because when I was using this, I was kind of rotating it with two other toners that I have in my collection. To me, the thing that I smell the most strongly in here is lavender, and I'm not the biggest fan of lavender. It's not an offensive smell or anything, it's just not something that I prefer. And I think it's because I have other toners or toning mists that I enjoy way more. So given that, I don't think that this is something that I would repurchase on my own just because of the other products that I favor. But it worked just fine. I mean, I used it to the very end, and every time I used it, like, it was a pleasant experience. So that's all I have to say about that. So next up is MÖN's Protect and Revive Moisturizer. I think it's been a while since I've talked about this product on my channel, even though I've talked about the other MÖN products quite a bit in my empties videos. It's supposed to improve the skin's barrier function and increase moisture to effectively brighten and protect you from pollution. And it's got prickly pear seed oil as like the main ingredient. And I wish I could show you the texture, but I've completely used it to the very, very end. Oh, okay, I got a little bit out. So it's extremely lightweight. It has like a gel-like consistency. And for how lightweight it is, it's incredibly moisturizing. I honestly, when I first received this bottle last year, I thought that I would need to definitely layer this with another cream or a face oil, but that has not been the case for me. And I'm sure, you know, the climate that I live in plays a factor in that. This has to be maybe my third or fourth bottle of this moisturizer, and a few months ago, or maybe it was 2 months ago, where I talked about like my favorite day cream ever, which is Pie's day cream, the chamomile and rose hip, I believe. Such a great daytime moisturizer. I would say this is up there with the Pie. I would say the finish though, the Pie, it has more of, it dries down to more of a matte finish, whereas this one, it kind of, there's more of a dewy, luminous look with, but I don't look greasy. It says here to apply a pearl-sized amount, and I would say that's probably about 1 pump, but I use 2, and then I take it down to my neck. And yeah, this is, it's a MÖN product. It's a staple. You guys know this is like the foundation of my skincare line. So yeah, I highly recommend this. So the next product is also a MÖN product, and it's Aknari's Brightening Youth Serum. You guys know it's not an empties video of mine without a bunch of MÖN products. This is the travel size, and it's a lightweight serum containing prickly pear seed oil as the main ingredient. It's also got vitamin E, argan oil, and rose essential oil. And this scent, I mean, even on the website it says that it's a heavenly scent. It really is. It's not like the artificial chalky rose scent that you would think when you think of rose. And apparently this is what like high quality rose essential oil smells like. I won't go into detail too much about this because I have talked about it at length in my other videos. My favorite thing about this product is that wearing this under makeup, your skin just looks so glowy. Whatever base product you put on, it just glides on and your face just looks so healthy. I did try the experiment. I talked about it in a previous empties video about possibly using this on my lash line to see if the prickly pear seed oil would help with my lash growth. I haven't really noticed much of a difference, so I thought I'd just report back to you on it. The other thing that I shared recently was how even though this looks so beautiful under makeup, I don't use it during the daytime as often anymore because I find that if I want to extend not washing my hair, the only problem that I have with this is that, not just this, but with any face oil, is that sometimes it can make my hairline, the skin around my hairline just look a little bit greasy, even though it's not, even though my hair and scalp, they're clean. So I do like to use this in the evening before bed because then I don't really care about what my hair looks like when I'm sleeping, especially if I'm due to wash it the next day. So right now MÖN's having a special promotion where if you buy the full-size Aknari, you get this mini one for free, and the offer is valid through Sunday, November 3rd. And because I am a MÖN brand ambassador, I do have a discount code for you guys. If you use the code JENN at checkout, JENN, you can save 15% off your order. Now, I'm not 100% sure if it's just 15% off your first order or all orders, but I'll leave it down below in case you are interested in using it. So the last skincare product we have is this mini MÖN Anarose Hydrating Rose Toner, and it's got Bulgarian rose water that instantly soothes even the most sensitive skin. It also contains hyaluronic acid, willow bark extract, which is a natural salicylic acid. If you were to spray this on a cotton pad and then swipe it over your skin, it like gently exfoliates it. And again, I've talked about this at length in other empties videos. One of my favorite ways to use this is to use it as a morning cleanse. I've recently, in the last couple of months, got into the habit of not using a cleanser for my skin in the mornings, especially for my sensitive reactive skin. So either I'm just spraying my face with warm water and then just patting it dry with a towel, or if it needs a little bit more than that, I will use this on a cotton pad and gently sweep whatever dust and stuff may have settled on my face while I was sleeping. I like how simple it is. There aren't like crazy actives in here where, you know, if I'm layering it with many other products, I have to worry like, okay, what's in this? How is it going to play with that? This is like a no fuss toner for me, and one of the products that actually converted me into a toner user. We're now moving on to body care, and the first product is this one from Agent Nateur. It's their Holy Oil Youth Body Serum. It is a body oil, helps to improve the appearance of skin by making it look tighter, firmer, and creating the look of contouring. It reduces the look of cellulite to promote the appearance of smooth, hydrated skin. It also says that it diminishes the appearance of dark spots and acne. All the claims about it being anti-cellulite or anti-aging, that's not something that I was really interested in, nor do I really believe that it would deliver those results. Not just for this product, but like any product that promised to get rid of wrinkles or cellulite. So it's not something that I was like cognizant of or like tracking as I was using this product. I only basically was like, ooh, body serum. Okay, I need to moisturize after I shower. Like that's literally all I was hoping for. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it before, but I think more and more so I'm just becoming someone who just really does not prefer body serums and body oils. I think it's become more of a thing for me ever since I got my new desk, and after I shower and I start working, I really hate like the oil stains that, like the streaks that I see on my desk from using my computer. Or what am I gonna do, just like not moisturize my forearms, you know? So that's something that has been kind of annoying for me, and I'm not like trying to rag on this product at all. It's just body serums and body oils in general. Now with that said, if this was not an issue, if I was living somewhere where I would put this on and I was in a dry climate and I would wear long sleeves and just go to work and not be at my desk in a tank top, I think I would really, really enjoy this product that much more. But given that, I do want to say that this was a great product. It lasted so much longer than I thought, especially because I was using a very liberal amount every single time. And I like that I didn't have to wait for my skin to be Like, I didn't have to apply this immediately on damp skin. I know for certain oils, if you do apply it on dry skin, it just feels like it sits on top and it feels greasy, but not like it's like sinking in and actually like moisturizing your skin. Well, this one, even if my body is like fully dry and I add this on, it felt really nice and my skin felt soft all day long. So I will give it that. I'm really thankful that I got to try this product, but I don't see myself spending $95 on any kind of body serum. All right, so next up we have Nécessaire's The Body Wash. This is in the scent Sandalwood, and this is my second bottle. I talked about this too a couple of months ago. So on the website, it says it is a daily multivitamin cleanser for skin. It's got 3 oils, marula, cacao, and meadow foam. What I like about this line is that they do offer a fragrance-free option for their products. They have body washes and body creams and a few other things. I haven't been keeping up with this brand in a while. I was intrigued by this because I liked the packaging. Even the cap, it's basically a twisty cap, so you turn it like that and then it dispenses product. It's a very basic cleanser, and I don't even mean that in a bad way. It smells really good. It smells like sandalwood, so it's got that musky, sexy, woodsy smell, which I love. It performed just fine on my sensitive skin. The reason I bought this, it was on an Instagram ad, and I totally got sucked into like the whole vibe of the company. And if you've never tried this, I would recommend it, but it's not one that I think I would be like, oh my gosh, I have to replenish it. In fact, after 2 bottles of this, I was thinking, okay, I kind of want to reduce some of my plastic use. So currently I'm going through bar soaps as my body wash, which I'm really enjoying. So it's not to say that I won't ever purchase this again, but I'm just not in a hurry to. Next body care product is from MÖN. It's the argan oil, the pure argan oil in the travel size, and the top I think I dropped this bottle and then the top just flew off and then it basically broke. But anyway, I'm not gonna go too much into this because it's not a staple product for me. Again, it's argan oil, it's a body oil. Same thoughts on the Asian Nateur. I mean, I know that MÖN sources very, very high quality argan oil. She has this whole process and I can appreciate that. I definitely use this to get through using this. And I did try to bring it with me when I was traveling because I really like the size. So the next body care product is from MÖN. This is the travel size of the Ayour. The body toning serum, and like the other products in the MÖN line, it's got prickly pear seed oil. I think this was the first body serum I ever used, and because it was such a new experience, I was like, oh wow, like this feels really nice, it smells good. My skin does feel really soft with this, much like the Asian Nateur. They both worked really well. Yeah, it makes me sad to say that I'm not as crazy about this product anymore, again, because of my feelings towards body serums and body oils. So for that reason, like, I personally won't be going out of my way to get a full size of this. Next up, we have the Cerave Moisturizing Cream for normal to dry skin. I've only seen in tubs before. I saw the squeezy tube version very recently while I was on the checkout line at Ulta, and I really needed a hand cream. My hands were so uncomfortably dry, and I think this was like $3, so I picked it up. I really like that it's fragrance free because just sometimes I'm not in the mood to smell anything. It's oil free. It's got hyaluronic acid. It really does sink in quickly, so there's no greasy feeling. Like, I really do like how my hands feel using this product. I'd probably purchase this again in a pinch, but I have like such a long list of other hand creams that I want to try. That's really the only reason where I'm not like, oh, I'm gonna run out and get another one. So this is the last product in my body care lineup. We have a very old aluminum tube of Aēsop's Resurrection Hand Balm. This is like one of my favorite hand products that I've ever used. So the website says you get a nourished, supple, greaseless finish, and the aroma is citrus, woody, and herbaceous. This is like one of my favorite smelling things too. It's got mandarin rind, rosemary leaf, and cedar atlas. I bought this in Australia 2 years ago when we were there for a family wedding, and it was half the price of what you'd pay in the States. So I think this sells for, it's $30 in the States, and I distinctly remember buying and I bought multiple for myself and for other people. It was $15 a tube, and I guess I didn't want to be a hoarder then and buy more than I did. I think I bought maybe 3 for myself and then the rest as gifts. I did carry this around in my little makeup pouch you know, in my purse. And I would say the only annoying thing is, you know, as this tube got older and older, it did start to crack in certain places. And so when I would fold it over to get a bit of product out, it would start squeezing out of the edges. But I think that happens with all like aluminum tubes that are made of aluminum, so I think that's to be expected. So eventually I did have to start carrying this around in like a little Ziploc bag so that, you know, the contents didn't spill over my other items in the bag. I think one little thing that would have made this like a stellar product for me is if it was just a little bit richer. Like I found that it was fine for like my palms and fingertips, but when my cuticles were really dry, this didn't cut it for me. Talking about this just makes me want to buy another one right now. I have 2 hair care products and then that's it. Okay, so the first one, I'll talk about the pre-shampoo mask from the brand Prose. What I like about this brand is that they basically specialize in the customer, you creating your own custom formula based on your hair and scalp needs. So you go on their website and there's this whole consultation process, which I really enjoy. And I'm sure I've shared this in previous videos, but they'll ask you things from like what your diet is, how often you work out, if you are in the ocean water or in the pool. Like they just want to understand like what kind of chemicals touch your hair, like chlorine or salt water. It'll ask for your zip code so they can factor in like air pollution or like humidity, you know, UV rays and all that in the area that you live. And then they build you or you build yourself a custom formula. Now, when I first got my kit, I ordered the shampoo, conditioner, and the mask. So this is from my very first order earlier this year. You're supposed to put this on your hair and then let it sit from anywhere from I think like 5 to 30 minutes, and then you wash it out and then you shampoo and conditioner. This smells really good. I forget what scent. Ispahan, I think. Yeah, my very first scent was Ispahan, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I don't know that it did a ton for me in terms of what I was looking for. Like, was my hair significantly less flaky after using this? Not really. I didn't notice a huge difference. I didn't really see a difference in my scalp whether I left it on for 5 minutes or 30 minutes. I'm not someone that loves masking. I'll do it out of necessity, and I think if I saw like really great results with this, I would have most likely stuck to it. I also found that I had to use a lot of product because I would put it on my scalp and then it almost felt like it kind of disappeared. I definitely will not be purchasing the pre-shampoo mask again for myself. So since that first order with Prose, I am on a subscription-based membership with them, I guess. And I like that I can choose like how frequently for them to send me shampoo. So for me right now, it's anywhere from like every 3 to 5 months. And right before they ship something out, they'll actually send you an email reminder saying like, hey, we're gonna charge your card and send you the next batch. And most recently, when I saw that, I actually went into my bathroom and checked how much shampoo and conditioner I had left. And then I went and I adjusted the dates, and it was like, actually, can you just delay my shipment for another 2 weeks? Like I still had product left. This conditioner is from my second order with Prose, and the scent is Corsica. This was a limited edition scent. And I forget what the description is. Like, it's supposed to smell like a vacation in Europe or something. I don't know. They had this like beautiful aerial shot of like the ocean and something. Definitely got suckered in with that. And then I liked how the scent was described. I love the scent of this. I was telling someone else recently that it smells to me like Finesse shampoo. Now, I haven't smelled Finesse anything from that line in like, I don't know, probably like 20 years. So I don't know if the scent has changed, but my mom used to use the Finesse shampoo and conditioner when I was growing up. So that's what it smells like to me. And there's definitely that added layer of like nostalgia that this shampoo brings, but it just smells so good. The only thing different about this conditioner formula and my first conditioner is that for this one, I actually opted for the professional grade silicone. The first one I asked for silicone free because I did want to like see the difference. And I would say that maybe this one, I was able to finger comb my hair just a little bit better. I didn't notice like a huge drastic difference between like how shiny or smooth my hair was between the silicone and non-silicone. The last thing I want to mention about Prose is that, and this is something I wish I had when I was purchasing it, they do have a referral program now. If a friend purchases Prose for the first time, then they get $10 off their order, and you as the person referring it, you get $10 into a credit, right, that you could use for future purchases. Now they recently changed it where before there was a link that I could easily just share and like copy and paste down below. But now I have to actually manually enter in a friend's email address for them to get the $10 off. It's a little annoying, but if you're someone that's like, oh, I really want to try Prose and I would love $10 off, shoot me an email. I'll leave my email down below and then I'll send you that link so you can save a little bit of money. All right, so that wraps up all of my September and October empty products. I hope you found this video helpful in some way. If you have any suggestions on how I can make these empties videos better, more informative, more valuable for you, please leave your suggestion in the comment box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.